A booster jab every single year, the warning from the Vaccines Minister.
News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. The UK's coronavirus vaccine programme may continue for years to come. The Vaccines Minister has told ITV News. Nadeem Zahawi said the government is preparing for the possibility that an annual COVID jab, much like the flu jab, might be needed. It's in case new mutations of the virus make current vaccines ineffective. And it comes as a new study shows the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine offers limited protection against the South African variant. Well, here's our political correspondent, Romilly Weeks. So Romilly, how concerning is the evidence about the South African variant?
Well, clearly suggests that some vaccines are less effective in preventing mild to moderate. Can't rely on the vaccine programme alone to get us out of lockdown.
Romilly, thank you. Up to 150 people are feared to have died in northern India after a glacier crashed into a dam, triggering a huge flood. It happened in the western Himalayan state of Uttarakhand, with a huge rescue operation now underway. Helen Keenan reports. Well, heavy snow is expected to cause significant disruption to parts of the UK in the coming hours. Tens of thousands of people have been protesting for a second day in Myanmar's main city, Yangon, after the military coup in the country nearly a week ago. Elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi and other senior members of her party have been under house arrest since the military took control of the government last Monday. Ria Chatterjee has the latest. And finally, Wales are playing Ireland in the Six Nations in Cardiff. The visitors. And that is it for now. I am back with the late news just after 10 o'clock. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Ministers warn we may need a COVID jab every single year.
News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good evening. We may be facing years of coronavirus jabs and boosters. That's according to the Minister in charge of vaccines. Nadeem Zahawi has told ITV News the government is preparing for the possibility of an annual COVID jab similar to the current flu vaccine programme. Well, the boosters would aim to stop the spread of mutations of the virus, which could make current vaccines ineffective. It follows a new study suggesting the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine offers limited protection against the South African variant. Here's our political correspondent, Romilly Weeks. So, Romilly, how concerning are the findings on the South African variant?
In fact, one, because the South African variant is not dominant here, although it is present. Though, quite possibly, is that a booster vaccination could be required this.
OK, Romilly, thank you. Scores are feared to have died after a glacier crashed into a dam in northern India, causing a huge flood. Up to 140 people are missing in the Himalayan state of Uttarakhand, with a huge rescue operation now underway. Martha Fairley reports. Well, here, heavy snow is expected to cause significant disruption to parts of the UK in the coming hours. There have been huge pro-democracy demonstrations across Myanmar after the military coup in the country on Monday. Elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi and other senior members of her party have been under house arrest since the military took control of the government. Ria Chatterjee reports. Moving on to sport now, and Wales got off to a winning start in the Six Nations today with a thrilling comeback against Ireland in Cardiff. The visitors played most of the game with 14 men after Peter O'Mahony was sent off. But as Chris Scudder reports, the Irish still made Wales work for a 21-16 win. And finally, Manchester City made history in the Premier League this evening and put a huge dent in Liverpool's title defence. Their 4-1 victory at Anfield was their 14th straight win, equalling an all-time winning run that dates back to 1892. As Frankie McCamley reports, today's victory was gifted to them by Liverpool's goalkeeper. And that is all for now. The weather is up next, but from me and all the weekend team here, good night.